While Chu Jioran was visible fuming, nearly biting her own finger in frustration, the crowd continued to gossip. One observer noted that she held the 9th rank in the Outer Sect's Heavenly Pride rank and was a rising star of the Fox clan. Another countered by bringing up Lu Qi, the granddaughter of the 12th elder, Lu Haikong. Her status was equally noble, and her beauty was said to rival Chu Jioran's in every way. The whispers grew louder as people realized these two top-tier beauties were seemingly locked in a jealous rivalry over Zhao Mu. Behind the crowd, Niu Ao turned away, his face twisted in irritation, especially after hearing someone remark that Zhao Mu was truly the most enviable man alive. The scene shifted to the holy land of 9 Dragon Sword Mount. Deep within a cave that resembled a mountain made of blades, Long Tianxiang sat in silent cultivation, radiating a dense purple aura. When his eyes snapped open, a flick of his finger sent his massive greatsword whistling through the air, slicing through the surrounding boulders with ease. He reflexively shielded himself as debris exploded in his direction. To him, the display was satisfactory. However, as the dust settled, he was surprised to find Niu Ao standing there, waiting to deliver a report. Niu Ao bowed respectfully, informing him of the rumors spreading through the Outer Sect, that junior sister Lu Qi was caught in a jealous spat with the Fox clan's Chu Jioran over a handsome newcomer. Niu Ao claimed he had come specifically to report this out of fear that it might tarnish Long Tianxiang's reputation. Long Tianxiang stood abruptly, erupting with a golden sword energy. He lashed out at Niu Ao, rebuking him for daring to interrupt his secluded cultivation over such a trivial matter. He unleashed a surge of golden energy toward Niu Ao, who immediately pleaded for mercy, promising to leave at once. But before Niu Ao could flee, Long Tianxiang commanded him to stop. Trembling, Niu Ao turned back to ask for further orders. Long Tianxiang didn't offer words. Instead, he sent a concentrated beam of golden energy directly into Niu Ao's body. The force sent Niu Ao crashing to the floor, writhing in sudden pain. Confused and hurting, Niu Ao gasped, asking why the senior brother had attacked him. With his eyes glowing and a purple aura swirling around him, Long Tianxiang told him to stop struggling and look at his chest. To Niu Ao's shock, a glowing sword emblem had been etched into his skin. Long Tianxiang turned his back, explaining that he had just bestowed a strand of his own sword intent. Niu Ao blinked in surprise, asking what the senior brother intended for him to do with it. Long Tianxiang glanced back coldly, remarking that there are always ants who fail to realize the vastness of the heavens and the earth. He gave a final, chilling order. Niu Ao was to use that power to eliminate Zhao Mu. With his piece said, Long Tianxiang took flight and vanished. Left behind, Niu Ao let out a low laugh of gratitude, feeling the raw golden power of the sword mark coursing through his veins. The scene shifted to the climbing heaven road, where Lu Qi and Zhao Mu had just entered. As they took in the mystical surroundings, Lu Qi explained that the path automatically records the number of floors a disciple manages to ascend. She noted that since this was Zhao Mu's first time, the trial would separate them, placing him in an isolated space. Zhao Mu nodded, beginning to understand the mechanics of the place. He opened his mouth to ask another question, but Lu Qi silenced him with a sudden, fleeting kiss. Before he could react, she stepped away, leaving him with a final, lingering warning to be careful. Touching his lips where her kiss had lingered, Zhao Mu murmured to himself that it was Lu Qi who should be cautious, not him. Suddenly, a thick, unnatural mist swallowed his surroundings. Within moments, the fog began to thin, revealing 3 looming threats. A massive black rooster with glowing red eyes, a rodent-like beast covered in needle-sharp quills, and a gargantuan toad. Without warning, the trio of monsters lunged at him simultaneously. Zhao Mu reacted instantly, leaping into the air to evade the initial strike. From his vantage point, he assessed his opponents. He realized with a start that even on the very first floor of the climbing heaven road, these demon beasts were already at the Foundation establishment realm. It became clear to him that no ordinary new outer disciple could hope to pass this trial easily. The quill-covered beast moved first, spinning its body like a cyclone and launching volleys of spikes. Zhao Mu weaved through the projectiles with fluid grace. Instead of feeling pressured, a confident smile played on his lips. He began channeling golden energy into his fist, declaring that it was time to strike back. The beast sensed the sudden, overwhelming surge of power emanating from him, but they were too slow to retreat. Zhao Mu's fist connected with a thunderous impact, sending all 3 monsters flying. They collapsed and drew their final breaths before they even hit the ground. Zhao Mu felt a flicker of disappointment. The encounter had been far too brief. Immediately after their defeat, a notification appeared, announcing his successful clearance of the first floor and offering him a choice of 3 rewards. 3 mystical items manifested before him. Without hesitation, He selected the yellow rank high-grade technique, Burning Flame Palm. He had been concerned about his lack of combat techniques suited for his red yang sacred body. Finding this manual felt like being handed a pillow just as he was starting to feel drowsy, a perfect stroke of luck. He opened the manual and quickly scanned the requirements. First, one must draw in the true fire of the sun to circulate energy through the body. Then, harness the brilliance and scorching heat of the sun to empower the palm strike. Eager to test it, Zhao Mu unleashed his golden aura. As the energy surged, his palm began to glow with a fierce, crimson intensity. With a mere flick of his fingers, a trail of golden energy scorched the floor, leaving a path of destruction in its wake. He grinned, deeply impressed by the technique's raw power. At that moment, a shimmering staircase materialized in front of him, leading the way to the second floor. The chapter ends here. Watch out for our upcoming uploads. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you'll always be updated on our future videos.